Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another retro gaming review. And now I bring you Pit Fighter for the Amstrad CPC 464. Released by Dumark, I believe it was in either 1989 or 1990. It's a conversion of the Atari arcade game, the same name, which is famous for having digitised sprites for the playable and characters and the opponents. Now, first thing I've noticed is that these graphics here look very Spectrum-esque, and I've seen other people play the Spectrum version. I can tell you right now that this 1991, sorry, this has got Spectrum port written all over it. So, control options. Right. So I can be Buzz, the ex-pro wrestler, Ty, the kickboxer, or Kato, the karateka. I would if I could actually get any bloody keys to work. That's a bit worrying. I can only get spacebar to actually do anything. I hope it'll actually let me control someone somehow. I've already reviewed the Super Nintendo version of this, and that was pretty awful, to put it mildly, so I'm hoping that this is at least going to be better than that. Oh dear, why do I have a bad feeling about this? Given that those intro graphics were clearly taken from the Spectrum version. Oh God! What in the holy mother of God? Yep, this is indeed a port from the Sinclair ZX Spectrum version. Yeah, but the most noticeable thing is it's considerably slower. I mean, look how clunky this is. I mean, it's got the sprite scaling of the original arcade version, but the problem is it's absolutely crawling. Oh, dear me. Oh, God, I can barely hit this guy. This really is bad. Why did they port from the Spectrum? I mean, what the hell's Buzz doing there? He's rolling around on his... that hit detection, are you? Well, at least I'm visibly damaging the executioner in this, which was more than I was able to do in the SNES version, but really that's not saying much because this game still sucks monkey nuts. Oh, the controls are so time delayed. Stop rolling around and eat him. Oh dear God. Why did they bother? I mean, this is a game that came out in 1991. Well, I guess why they had to do it. You will do a conversion of this for the Amstrad CPC or you're all fired. The problem is, the machine just clearly wasn't up to the job. I mean, it's got the sprite scaling, as you've seen, but the graphics are so blocky that they really don't benefit from being made even blockier. And even the music sounds like it's been lifted from 128K Spectrum. Was there really any real good reason why this couldn't have actually been programmed from scratch and made proper use of the Amstrad's at least graphical and sound capabilities? I mean, this is an embarrassment. Turn around. Oh God. Get up, you dinkler. Oh my God. Get up. What? I was slightly up the screen from him. How did you manage to hit me? Hit detection's off at times. No, I've nearly got him. I've really got to hit him one more time, I think. Oh, this is absolutely pants. I clearly hit him multiple times, even though he had no energy bar blocks, and he still wouldn't go down. You bastard. Is it not even going to let me pick a different character to try? I don't like Buzz, he sucks. But it wouldn't let me select one of the other two for some damn reason. Oh my goodness. Couldn't they have even had some sound effects for blows connecting? I mean, just red comic style connecting stars is not exactly selling the idea that you're unleashing monumental damage to this guy who looks like he's wearing some kind of sexual fetish gear. Look at those guys in the background. It's so slow. That didn't even hit me. I mean, this is absolutely awful. It's slow, it's cumbersome, it's jerky, it's blocky. Ooh, you get in the crowd, you bastard. Cooey, I'm over here. Oh God. What is that? Is he trying to do a BO attack on him or something? Oh, turn around, you absolute knob jockey. The controls are so slow. This is utterly appalling. With any luck, too many people who had Amstrad back in the day had gravitated to the 16-bit computers by this point and didn't have to put up with this pile of absolute dung. I can't seem to hit him at all now. It's just all the blows are just going straight through him. Jerk, 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 jerk. Oh, all these controls are sluggish beyond belief. This is just not playable in the slightest. And the animation shit as well. Oh God, he nearly got me again. Oh God, I'm actually kind of hoping he does get me because I can't bear this. This is flipping crap. Oh, no wonder you recommended this to me, John Gage, in one of your shit game challenges. Even Home Runner was more playable than this. Oh God, I can't be bothered. That is absolutely abysmal. Oh dear God almighty. So that's Pit Fighter for the Amstrad CPC. An unmitigated crap fest if ever there was one. It simply shouldn't have been released on the system. It can't handle it. And it certainly shouldn't have been a lazy Spectrum port either. Quite often when games are ported over from the Spectrum to the Amstrad CPC, they suffer in the speed department, and this one's no exception. Graphics, absolutely crap. Don't make use of the Amstrad's capabilities, colour-wise or otherwise, and the animation's awful. And the graphics themselves are incredibly blocky, especially when they're scaled. Sound, no sound effects whatsoever, just some music, which is okay, I guess, but doesn't really suit the game. Gameplay, oh dear me, it's delayed beyond belief. You can be mashing buttons or controls to your heart's content, and it just and it just fails to respond in a timely manner. And it's by which point you've been absolutely pummeled by the CPU controlled opponent because the controls are so delayed. Oh dearie me, this. And with that frame rate drop and the lack of control, the game is just not playable, and it's not fun either. There are far better beat 'em ups and fighting games out there more worthy of attention than this. I mean, Pit Fighter was never a great game to start with in the arcades. Were it not for the digitised graphics, I doubt very much people would have even given it a second glance. But trying to cram that into an 8-bit machine was a pretty big ask, really, wasn't it? So, Pit Fighter on the Amstrad CPC, 1 out of 10. It's just an unplayable, unsightly mess, and it's really not worthy of anyone's time. Even if you like fighting games, this is one of the worst ones. So, hope you all enjoyed that review. Texie88 out.